Hello dear students, hope you are doing well. Today we will start the important chapter of physics, that is the physical world. Everyone knows that this is the first unit of the class 11th physics. Before going to start, I would like to discuss the basic things of this chapter. Okay, so what is exactly the physics? So what is physics? Physics is actually the word which is derived from the Greek word. Remember, this is very important point, that where we get this word. This is the important point. This is the word which is derived from the Greek. In 15th century, remember, which means nature. What is exactly the meaning of this? Nature. It deals with the nature. For example, how day and night formed, how sound transfer from one place to another place. This is related with the physics. Physics only explains this concept, how sound transfer from one place to another place. Okay, I hope you understand very well. Now I will say you next example, how stars dead. That means we know that stars has its own light, but with time the light of the stars decreased and finally it vanishes. So we will say at that time star is dead. That is related with the black hole. So it is exactly the law of nature which explains physical world. These all points are related with the physics. Basic laws of nature. Physics is everything. I would like to say physics is law. When we see the objects wherever in the universe, on the earth, everywhere, how the natural laws explained. This is all related with the physics. So, physics is simply the king of science. It is the king of science. While the mathematics is the queen of science. It's not say by me only. Everyone says, in Urdu we will say that Zamana कहता है, मैं नहीं कहता हूँ. That means everyone says that physics is king of science, while the mathematics is the queen of science. Okay. Now there are two important points which are related with the basics of physics. That is called unification, and next one is reductionism. What is this? Unification and reductionism. These are the two important points related to the physics. Basic principles of physics, on which we will say that physics is based. First of all, we will discuss what is unification. Unification means when various laws unified to explain under one law. That means if we have various types of laws, for example, apple falling, that means the condition, how it is falling towards the earth. Moon revolves around the earth. Pendulum swing, how it is possible. These all concepts are explained under one law, that is law of gravitation. So what we are called it as, now it is simply unification of the concepts under one law. Okay, now I will give you another example so you will understand better. Lenz's law. It is the magnetism. Principles of calorimetry. Kirchoff's second law. Bernoulli principle in fluids. These all concepts are explained under one law, that is law of conservation. Law of conservation. You know that what is the law of conservation of energy, what is the law of conservation of mass. We can discuss this. Every law we can discuss one by one. But today we will discuss about what are the basic principles of physics, that is unification and reductionism. So these important laws are explained under one law. So we will say that that is law of conservation. I hope you understand very well. Do you know Stephen Hawking? His aim was to explain all the concepts under one law, and he gave the theory of everything. But he has not completed this. But his aim was to explain all the concepts under one law. Just like we will say second law of thermodynamics. This is the second law of thermodynamics, that is not the law of conservation. Remember this point. This is not the law of conservation. His aim was to explain all the concepts under one law in physics. Okay. We'll take another example. Maxwell's 4 equations explain the following topics. Only 4 equations. Just like this here. Electrodynamics, electrostatics, magnetism, electromagnetic induction, electromagnetic waves. These all concepts are explained by Maxwell's 4 equations. That means, what is exactly the unification? Unification means when we are explaining all the concepts, maximum number of laws under one law. I hope you understand it. So what we get, the important point is, on explaining these concepts in this video, what we get? We got that under one law, when various concepts explained, is called the unification in physics. This is the important point. Under one law, when various concepts explained, is called a unification in physics. Now the second point is reductionism. What is reductionism? This is opposed. When a complex problem, suppose in physics there is a complex problem that divides into small parts and explained, is said to be reductionism in physics. Suppose there is a problem, big problem, and that problem is divided into parts, and this part explained, this part explained, this part explained. In small parts, when we divide the complex problem into small parts and then explain it, that is, this process is called the reductionism in physics. This is also applicable. So these are the basic principles of physics. I hope you understand very well. Now the second topic is scope of physics. What is exactly the scope of physics? Scope of physics is divided into 2 parts. There are 2 parts. First one is macroscopic, that is classical physics. And next one is microscopic, that is called the quantum physics. But in 11th, we will not discuss quantum physics. In 12th class, we will discuss but little bit, not explained completely. It is also called the modern physics. Remember, this physics is also called the modern physics. Classical physics further divides into 4 parts. You know that this is divided into 4 parts. First part is mechanics. Next part is thermodynamics. Third part is electromagnetism. And fourth part is optics. So we will discuss it one by one. What we are studying in mechanics and what concepts are under thermodynamics and what are the concepts under electromagnetism and what are the concepts under optics. Just see, mechanics is related with the car motion. It's a linear, zigzag, whatever it will be, but it is related with the motion. Friction, this is important point. Friction is discussed under mechanics. Rocket propulsion, bending of rods, wheels, rotation, sound wave, fluids, these are all discussed under mechanics. Flotation, motion of planets. All these concepts were discussed under mechanics, in mechanics. Next point is thermodynamics. So thermodynamics laws, first of all, thermodynamics laws we are discussed in thermodynamics. And there is heat concept, temperature concept, heat engine, refrigerator, spontaneous process. These all are discussed in thermodynamics. Next is electromagnetism. In electromagnetism, we are discussed about charge, fields. We are discussing current, AC, DC, alternating current, direct current. And in this part, we will discuss generator. In this part, we will discuss magnet, electromagnetic waves. And in optics, but you will not study optics in 11th class. It will study in you will study it in 12th class. That is in this optics, we will discuss light, waves, particle nature, wave nature, mirrors, lenses, rainbow, telescope, microscope. These all are discussed under this optics part. I hope you understand very well. Now I will show you what is modern physics. In modern physics, what we will study. This is called the quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, we will discuss atoms, X-rays, semiconductors, nucleus, electron nature. These all are discussed in 12th class, not in 11th class. So now we will discuss about what is the another point, that is physics plus technology gives society. How it is possible. Steam engine. You know that first of all, there was a steam engine. Now, in order to increase its efficiency, technology needs. Now the technology needs, so it gives new physics. First of all, there was steam engine, and now it changed into new physics, generates, it produced, it develops new physics. That is new physics branch developed, that is thermodynamics. So technology develops physics, new physics. Now reverse is also true. How? Semiconductors. We know that semiconductors, silicon chips, all of these are in electronics. But this gives the technology development. How it is possible? That means laptop, computer, LED TV. This is technology. So first of all, semiconductors, silicon chips develops the technology. Electromagnetic waves. Just see electromagnetic waves. This is in physics. This is a physics, but that develops communication system. That communication system is a technology. Semiconductor, silicon chips are actually the physics, and that develops the technology. Physics develops, just like I will show you here. Technology develops physics, new physics. But physics sometimes develop technology. Reverse is also true. In Hindi, we will say that bala bhi hua, magar bura bhi hua. Sometimes we are saying that physics develops actually atomic bomb, but we can use that uranium for the good purpose or bad purpose. So physics is good, but sometimes we are used these concepts for bad purposes, not for good purpose. I hope you understand very well these concepts. These are all the basics about this physical world. Now in second video we will discuss another topic related with this physical world. Please share this video, like this video, and subscribe the channel. Thank you to all of you.